Hello, 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 everyone. We are back. Factorio 1000X. Space Age. Just chugging along with some research in the background. Did just switch. Yeah, just switched sciences or technologies, so it's ramping back up here. Yeah, anyway, yeah, that's going. We're taking pretty sustained attack. Don't seem to be having any issues dealing with the attack, so that's good. Um, here on Vulcanus, we are getting ready to make our first foundry. We have a setup for the carbide chips. Got a setup for heavy oil. We've got our coal patch set. We have power. I've got lots of steam capacity, so I can just stamp down more of these chunks. I need radar coverage over here. But anyway, the power is running off one sulfuric acid field, and the base will run off another one. I've made it so that the power generation for the I need to fix that. Because this one should not show these. So there we go. No, we still got them. Oh, it's those connections there. I should reroute these. That does the same thing. No, it doesn't. That is lower though. Why does it still have steam engines? It shouldn't have steam engines. Oh. Man, how is it connected? It's not connected there. Oh, yeah. Damn it. There we go. So it's separated again. Yeah, I want my power generation to be separate from the base so that as I build, if I do brown out for whatever reason, I don't have to do anything spectacular to get things running again. It happened, maybe I'm being paranoid, but it happened a few times in my vanilla playthrough, and it's just annoying. So I dealt with it that way. Sorry, I'm distracted by a work message. Okay. Yes, I do work messages during my lunch. It's probably not super good. I need to take time for myself. But anyway, yeah, so I was waiting on. Alright, yeah, so I'm trying to make my first foundry. We have our assembler set up, but we need green circuits and we need refined concrete. Here on Vulcanus, I don't want to set anything up to make those things until I have foundries, because I want the productivity bonuses. And I want, well, it just makes sense, okay, to use the molten recipes here. So, yeah, so I have to get at least enough material to make a foundry, and then I can make further foundries with that foundry. But I need refined concrete and green circuits. I have those on Novice, so I have this ship set up to bring me some. I need to, yeah, so I've pulled all the excess green chips that might have been in my logistics, almost all. I need to pull more, so I need to actually put some in to the logistics network. And then refined concrete I do not have created yet, so I was in the process as the stream came on. I was in the process of making myself some. It's not going to be very fast. Certainly not. Uh-oh. Stream is back. Man, I don't know what it is about my internet that does this. Gotta get that sorted one of these days. Yeah, so we were making some refined concrete. This. That. And do. It is incredibly slow. Can speed it up a bit. Obviously, this isn't a real refined concrete setup. I don't need a whole lot of refined concrete on Novice. In fact, I probably don't need any. But a big old but. I do need to make some at the moment. I need to adjust my request. I said 1,000. I don't want to sit around and wait for 1,000. So, what does 100 sounds good? What does it take? It's 20. So 100 allows me to make 5. Yeah, it's alright. Let's just do 200. Now let's fix our situation with green circuits. I decided to put reds in the network somewhere, I thought. Didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I think we can just go like this, and this guy, output priorities left. Obviously, we don't care about this most of the time, but we want some red circuits available in case we do need them somewhere. Passive providers, so don't override any of the. Probably don't need huge numbers of them. I don't know. Just leave it off. I mean, yeah. So there's two ways to play. Two ways to play Factorio 1000X. You either are frugal and use as few resources as possible to ensure you're getting enough, or you do like I do and just literally make more of everything, like 5-10 times more than you need of everything. Frugality in Factorio is not a skill I have acquired yet. Someone like Michael Hendricks is really good about that. Nilhouse, they're very frugal, very little wasted effort when they're doing stuff. Whereas when it comes to me, I'm just spamming things all over the place. I can get me some steel this way. Okay. All right. We have green circuits, red circuits. All right. So that will gradually get us what we need. These things do have a long waiting period currently. Ammo production is rough. I mean, there's two directions, of course, you can deal with the fact that it's not quite enough. Is you either increase ammo production, which would require a huge redesign. I'm not too thrilled about that. Or you increase the damage output of your ammo. And that's likely the strategy that I'm going to go for. All right. Let's see. So, two ships ready. So I did make a change to this that I think is kind of interesting. So I had this big ammo belt, and the big ammo belt just looped. This is just pure loop. What happens when it's a pure loop is that you get, empty sections. So when you get to the thickest part of the asteroids, as you're going to Vulcanus, you get like probably this length right here. Maybe a little bit longer length of no ammo at all. And so what'll happen is eventually it loops back around and starves the guns, and it's random the time it does it, because if the thing's on a schedule, it's going back and forth, and you could be in the thickest part when it hits the empty section. It could be in a safe place. Well, I had a ship that almost completely lost the front line because of this. So what I did is I chose to use the hub as a magazine. Think of it as a container of water it's open at the top, and you can just pour water in, and then you've got a spout at the bottom that lets you take water out. So not only does this allow me to have even more ammo storage than I had on the belts. Like, I could have made the belt shorter, but it was already there, so I wasn't going to change it. So it allows even more ammo storage, but the most important thing is that it allows me to have a constant output of ammo here. So those things, at the moment, given their hand size, yeah, look, you're putting out about 17 per second. And that's constant. As long as there's ammo in the hub, you get a constant feed of 17 per second. And as long as there's enough for the inserters on the other side to grab as much as they can and put in, then you have a constant feed through. Now it will eventually starve itself, and then you'll have problems. I was up late one night working on the factory on my Steam Deck, and noticed it's a lot. I don't play on the Steam Deck with sound, so I rely on the alerts here above the toolbar, and I see some red X's, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And I look at my ship, and the whole front half of it is gone. It had been sitting there idling above Vulcanus, and it was just getting pelted, and because it had broken the belt, the guns weren't getting any, so it's just a cascade failure. Because I wasn't keeping enough, I didn't allow enough time to refill the hub as the magazine. So because of that, they have really long wait times. Now there is buffer. That magazine of ammo in the hub is buffer, so if I need stuff sooner, I can always push it. Like this one. So our last shipment of refined concrete is about here. I have enough ammo. I feel comfortable just telling the ship to go back to Vulcanus. So we're gonna wait for that so we can make our first couple foundries. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I named this stream Demolition. I don't know if I'm going to get to it just yet, but I guess we can, just to make things a little easier, I can get a good bit of these up here pretty quick. How many do I have on planet? That's not good. Dude, did I never set up production of those? Oh no, I just really severely limited the number. Well, I guess we're not going to wait for a bunch. That's annoying. We can always make some. Let's just back down to 100. There's our concrete. We're gonna have to, because once I craft a foundry, it's gonna give me access to the big miner, which would mean we'd want to go get our tungsten. I need to kill a demolisher for that. And this would actually be the first time I've had to kill a demolisher without a nuke. So it should be interesting. I do have the hand cannon for shooting tank shells. We should create tank shells somewhere here, preferably. Really? That's so funny. Why did I think that you had to feed in the cannon shell to make the explosive cannon shell? It's the exact same recipe, except an extra explosive. Okay, so we can make that here. I do want to make it. I do want to wait until I have foundries. I just don't want to put up stuff and then tear it down. We're really close. Where's... yeah. Okay. So I didn't put an output on here because I don't want to create a whole bunch of them. Because we're going to replace this guy. Yeah, that does suck, doesn't it? Oh well. No, we don't want to pick it up. My guy's currently going empty pockets mode, so we'll just do this. I mean, I probably should have turned off my bots first, but that works, I guess. Okay, so let's get us our first foundry. And it's going to make foundries. Does kind of sick. Yeah. Blue box. Red box. In. Out. Going crazy. Let's keep it to a single stack for now. I don't want to get wild here. Okay. So we are, and we can actually, yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, you can. No finished product. Forgot about the finished product thing. There is a mod out there that you can allow productivity on things like that. It's tempting because who doesn't just want to throw productivity modules in anything, but we'll leave it the way it is. Okay, so we need to set up some stuff. What do we need for big miners? We need some molten iron, but otherwise... So I haven't... Oh, I don't think I have... I realized this the other day while I was playing, I never addressed it. I need offshore pumps. I didn't bring any goddamn offshore pumps. Do I have... Let's see, do I have what is necessary for that? Let's see. Do I still have my grid? Do not. So let's get a piece of the grid here. I need... There we go. I'll get these in the network. That way we can just funnel raw ores over there. And we've got a little bit of copper and iron to get us started here. 30 sustained is pretty big. Yeah, so we need explosives. Our best location for sourcing lava appears to be right here. What do we need for offshore pumps? Just iron. That we can make easy then. Right there, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. fact, right here, we should set up a little mini factory. Now that I have foundries, I should make a little factory here to produce molten copper and molten iron, not for any of our main production, which is I think mostly going to go over here, but it will be enough for our mall. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. And we can run them up right next to us. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I do need an offshore pump. I can do that by hand then. Give me a bunch of iron. Gotta turn off logistics for a second. And then give me 5, 10, 15, 20. That should be enough for a long time, so we don't have to actually make any. Just put our iron back. Okay. Okay. Let's get some stuff set up here. I mean, six is more than enough. And then yeah, this little stretch over here is kind of perfect for each of those guys can do. Oh yeah, never mind. I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, so this is can do 1385. Almost 28. So you could go like a 2 to 3. And then the 3 would be red. guy's music. It's very epic. Then we can go like this here. That's sufficient for now. Gives us some potential for throwing away stone. And it can handle up to 2 blue belts of stone. First and foremost, we need... Where's the calcite? Kind of royally screw that up, didn't I? Let's copy one of these guys, because we are going to okay. Because I want to do this. That way we can bring down the calcite. Oops. Trash requested. But I guess, yeah, who cares? Who cares, right? Just get it all out of there. Okay, so can bring our calcite down. We need the calcite. Don't we need the calcite for the liquid metals? Or am I just completely... Yeah, no, we need the calcite. Calcite, quote unquote, quenches the lava. So we are going to... These guys are empty. Should help these guys out. Here we go. Stand there for a second, it'll clean stuff up. We don't need to be running around anyway. So we want to design something with beacons. Sorry, I'm waiting on a delivery that I heard. Someone at the door. I'm supposed to get a text message before they're here. So, okay. This guy is going to be doing that. Right? We want productivity. productivity plus speed is kind of like the strat, right? I mean, let's go like that. And then if we copy, put it right next to each other, then throw a excuse me. It's pretty good. Covers 2. We are so then. Get a sense for how fast we're going to be going here. What? No. Stop. How did that happen? My phone just woke up. Possessed. Man. Taking hits from all over, man. Gonna do next. There's a lot of things that are like helpful but not really necessary. Certainly not at the moment. I mean, I do want this pretty, like at some point here, pretty quickly, pretty soon. What I'll probably do is, let's just, I mean, who knows how many of these I'll actually do, but just to keep the base going. Let's do that. So, 0.6, 300. So they each take 300. So you can run 4 off of 1 offshore pump. It's pretty good. And we could do this. I like that idea. Go like this. Like that. We can do that more like that. Make this copper. Then I mean, I'm not sure how big I should go. The science production, I did figure out it's 2,000 molten copper per second. Per second. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, all right. That gives me a sense. Jesus Christ. 240. Was it 249? So almost 250. So if I need 2,000, then we're talking 8 at least. Probably want to do just to be safe. So what else are we going to be using molten copper for? I mean, we're going to be using molten copper for production of other things. Yeah, I mean, I think we should just keep this expandable, you know what I mean? I mean, theoretically, all of this throughput can flow through one pipe, right? That's my understanding. So we can just keep expanding this. So you go like this, cut, I like iron on the left. It's very anal retentive of me. Yeah, something like that. And then you can just stack them and keep expanding as necessary. Gonna be at least that big. Of course, I did not check how much stone this is going to produce. How much stone is this going to produce? Are we sure? Fine concrete. Well, once we're producing stone here, we can get some concrete production going. Well, let's cut it in half. We don't need that whole production right now. We're not really even close to going for science yet, so let's just start right there. Because we're gonna need to produce some. I want to have some production of red and green circuits set up here. Just gonna go like this. There we go. Nice. Okay, we want some nice reservoirs like we have of how many do I have in storage? 8's perfect. Yes. Just grab a copy of that. And then, yeah, I would just put copper somewhere about there. Iron there. Probably good enough. each of these is, well, we don't have power yet, so I don't know. Let's just pause. We don't want to start anything just yet. I mean, I guess it doesn't. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Well, I don't know yet. It's certainly going to go up because of this once the power hits those. So oh yeah, we're gonna feed in the calcite. We need to feed in calcite and feed out stone. Yo, 14.5 per? Jeez, holy shit. Can we even deal with that with this design? Because that means I need 2 green inserters. Two green inserters just to get the stone out. Could do that. Let's cut. Well, we can just delete this. I'm going to cut this guy here. Three in between. Like that. Still connects. In fact, we can do that. Then we can do, you can create because you need two, each one is 15-ish. Each one is 15. So a red belt. Yeah, we go like that. it can be separated by only one. And then you go like so. Well, and in fact, you'd want to go like this. So you need it balanced, or else one side will cause problems. There we go. So that will give us 750 of each. It's enough to get us started. Like I said, there will be more for sure. We're gonna have to rethink our stone strategy. Yeah, because we want to potentially feed. We want to feed off of these. It gives us a blue belt if it's actually pushing 2 full blue belts. It'll give us a blue belt of stone. Stone can be made into brick. How? How? Yeah, it has to be. But there is. The music is wild, dude. Lord of the Rings movie. I knew there was a way to make concrete. This fucking music's wild, dude. It's got me going here. Yeah, so we can make, but then we have to go back and make refined concrete in an assembler. Did I ever get any of those assemblers? What's he doing? He's got that stuff again. I did start making those assemblers, so let's just grab 100. This should be enough. The biters are getting angry. Sorry, just dealing with something on my phone. Okay, so yes, back to Vulcanus. How is this thing? Is this thing ready? It is ready. So let's push it to Vulcanus. Might as well watch it fly. It's always fun. I gotta get off here soon anyway. But it'll be real fun to watch it go. can see, we maintain about 200 kilometers per second. So it's a relatively quick trip. Let's clear these guys, and then get rid of those. The wishy-washy thing is not my favorite thing. But they don't give you any of their storage options on the space platforms, so we gotta deal with it. Anyway, it's only shitty when you gotta do it manually. Yeah, so this guy's just gonna go back and forth on his schedule, but we have our stuff now, so it's gonna make more of those guys. Yeah, we are. Those are waiting on calcite. Calcite's gonna come down through here. They don't need much. Could even be a yellow belt, but we don't have any yellow belt here, I don't believe. So we have our blue belt of stone coming off here. Let's set up a system that allows us to completely utilize that stone belt. So to get brick, unfortunately we have to use these guys. So let's just set it right there. You might ask why I am doing things this way. Doing things this way because with productivity and speed modules, because space is of the essence here. I'm not going to have cliff explosives for quite a while here. So, and even then it's 500,000. Might be one of the first things I research, but it's still going to be quite a while here. So, space is of the essence. We need a system to make concrete and refine concrete for the purposes of making foundries. That's part of it anyway, but eventually the plan is that Vulcanus would be the place that we produce like all concrete, because we're going to have so much excess stone that why wouldn't you have, you know what I mean? Kind of a cop out, but I don't care. Got it. So what is the normal recipe? The normal recipe for stone brick. Well, let's just do this. Let's get the stone flowing so that we can start. All right, well, while that finishes up, I should say goodbye. Yeah, so we're moving and grooving, doing Vulcanist things. Gonna keep doing Vulcanist things. Hopefully, by next time, I should have tank shell production up and running, and I'll have some turret production up and running on Vulcanus. So we will hopefully tackle a Demolisher. I think that's what I'll plan to do on my next stream. So anyway, let's go. This is the Colonel. This has been Factorio Space Age 1000X.